position. And past 2 items, they really just fall off of a cliff.
It's all Sandbox. Dove is actually a fantastic Azir player. Kalista is very strong in the meta right now. Every Jhin Air 80 carry has always been great at Kalista. That's just a thing. And so as we hop onto Summoner's Rift, my money is on Sandbox for this game.
They're going to get the bad news bears in a second.
Oh, he's out of vision.
Man, this
really
is a
good
perfect
positioning.
counter gank.
Well, in comes Punch now. We'll see whether they can actually find any. The Facebreaker lands onto 2 as the flash out there from Root, but now trying to turn this one around. Irove has to run, but is going to survive. It's a 1-for-1 so far as Viper doesn't want to pick up turret aggro yet again. You can see Tarzan back in for another one, but the Cocoon point-blank range as Root is going to get killed. The flash out and able to survive with the Triumph. The flash out there, but not able to get it done. And Viper makes his way into the
summoner spells. You can see Punch now coming over, Lonely here with him. Knock up onto Darwin. He doesn't have flash, remember that.
Yep, World Ender is going to be in there, but it's a great equalizer from Yukal. Already the Jarvan has fallen down, though, and they don't step on the red carpet. Lonely trying to get out of there. More damage from Hoya now as Dove has to flash, but Irove gets in position. He doesn't have the ultimate, but it doesn't matter as Lonely's taken down as well, and Punch is behind enemy lines. Well, Lonely also has been doing some good things, but he's now going to try and steal away a Rift Herald, but instead going to get knocked up. Irove, once again, is here. Because this Kaiser is just on her own the entire time. Good healing coming through from
teleport is a little bit surprising given the equalizer on Rumble is gonna have a lot more value.
There's a Cataclysm and the equalizer. Dove doing a fair bit of damage, but already the Spider is just evaporated from this fight. Root takes down another kill, but the Azir has fallen, and now Griffin getting burnt down. Do their best to try and hold on to this. Mid-outer turret, not able to do so, as there's the Cataclysm landing onto Punch. He's surviving for a long time, held on to the Repel for a while as well, but is going to be able to get out onto Yukal, but the Flame Spitter isn't stopped.
They want to just go for a giant sandwich. What is...
All right.
Yeah,
they're going to dive on top of Lonely. Oh no, fail flashes as well.
I just have no clue what he's doing.
Well, Dove is dying up towards the top side. Does manage to shift some sands, get himself out, heal, utilize, does give Punch some extra movement speed as well, as there's the flash forward from Tarzan. Great Cocoon is going to land. Dove survives for a lot longer than we'd expect, but he goes golden just to watch his demise, and is going to be taken out there by Yukal. Hoya lying in wait, looking for Root and Gorilla. The Fate's Call is going to be available as the ult comes in, but it doesn't arm in time. Root still gets it, wants to try and do some damage here as Lonely teleports in, but it's probably not what he really wanted to do. Great knock up at Haymaker, keeps Irove alive, and a double kill comes in for Hoya as now they follow these minions
going their way. Outside of that, I find it okay.
Well, there's going to be the superplex into the backline, but it's a great ultimate out of Dove. Irove in trouble. Haymaker gets the shield, keeps him alive for quite a long time, and the Mountain Drake is really carrying Griffin throughout this exchange. Flame Spitter into the Zhonyas means that the Pigeon Man is going to be dead, and Griffin are looking to try and continue this one. Viper, Captain Jack cleanse as well as being able to take out the support player. It was
safe. I mean, although, no, there is 20 seconds on the Azir as well as the Taric. They're going for the end of the game.
Yeah, great double knock up there from Tarzan as well. Straight into the back line underneath these Nexus turrets, and he doesn't mind too much. Punch is trying to do something, but he's unable to do so as Kaiser's going to go down to the Kalista. But that is going to be the ace in the end. The last remaining Nexus turret is going to remain standing. He's going to do that. He's got an Oblivion Orb. Because, guys, that's what you got to do. Sangyun is still here in spirit as Tarzan flags, drags, gets himself in. Hoya with the culling, just zoning out. Sandbox, a very early Cosmic Radiance, is going to go completely to the wayside as there's the Emperor's Divide, but used defensively is not what you want. And the teleport comes through, but Lonely's out of position. World Ender is not ending the world on the right side of the rift, unfortunately for Sandbox. And he's going to be taken down by Viper, who just shoots into the back line. They've got 280 carries, and they're both getting to work here on the Sandbox team composition. And Dove, he shifts some sands, he gets over towards a red buff, but that is all that she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Griffin will be taking game number 1 in this series against Sandbox. And this has always been Sandbox's Achilles heel. In round 1, they were able to buck the trend, but now not so much as the Nexus goes in. Because, yeah, I think they need him. They're looking for a savior. And
I don't
think
good
this
news
Aatrox is the one.
For the viewers.
What's that?
I do believe a TFT mobile ad is going to be playing.
Well, you
in between game 1 and 2 break.
What is he says that one thing over and over again, but I don't quite remember what it was. Can you
you will.
Can you tell us? Can you give us a preview?
I cannot. You're gonna have to stay tuned.
All right. top of all your mobility that you already have. But I think the range scenario is a
Vayne's very good at shredding through them. These are champions that are very good at killing Vayne.
Well, we'll see whether this is something that Root can outplay. Remember, I believe Spring isn't worth as much as well as Root is already having to flash. Viper flashes after him, doesn't get the kill.
As well as a dagger picked up, but UCal looking to convert this into a dive with Sejuani. Doesn't know about Jarvan. Gonna get the bad news right now, but let's see what they can do.
Yep, does get the flash out immediately from Lonely, who is definitely dead. First blood going over to UCal on his famous.
Not gonna find it, and this might be a guillotine.
Yep, the alcove play going to come in here. Lonely, no idea of what's going on. Now just gonna try and clear out the minion wave, but Hoya does find all of those autos. Tarzan, he has the ultimate available. He won't have to use it, guys, as Lonely's walking the wrong direction. Gets a fair bit of healing, but honestly, it feels like a matter of time. Face check does have to come in as Hoya's in point-blank range. Wanting to go in with the Flag and Dragon to try and get that 50-50 opportunity, but now Lonely has found Hoya. He's going to get knocked up as Tarzan finds the ultimate. Infernal Rift is down as Hoya's trying to run away. The last lick from Gorilla is going to do it, and Sandbox have destroyed Griffin. This Voyage does come in to try and get Tom Kench available, but no, it's not going to really work out as Shirley is able to deal with that turret very, very well. The culling just destroys the Aatrox. Lonely gave a little bit, so able to spot him out and take him down, but now he might be taken down. Nope. Lonely gonna have to back away. Root going to turn up, maybe a little bit late. Wanted to try and get that condemn into the wall. Should be able to do so. Gets it very nicely. Good than them. And have so much more control than them as there's the superplex into the backline. Punch in a whole host of trouble, but does Flag and drag his way out. Gorilla tanking a lot. There's the Emperor's Divide. Does get the rest of Griffin repositioned, but Viper off into the backside. He's got a wall to try and peel, but no, the Sand Soldiers just rip him in half. And Root's able to grab a double kill off the back end. The flash out from Punch as Hoya tries to get it, but he can't pick up the kill. The Triumph will keep Punch alive, and that is going to be the ace, and Sandbox have turned
okay, actually, everyone does have Baron, but you can see they're being very cautious. Kaiser comes in. Holy moly, guacamole.
Good night, Gorilla. He doesn't have flash available, but now Root throws down the ultimate, condemn into the wall, but maybe this is the Vayne spotting we were looking for. It absolutely is, as the bottom lane have been removed. Knows that he's been spotted on this ward. This Punch is going to move on over. There's the Abyssal Voyage. Irove going to get knocked up, but the Gorilla and Root do have to take the long way around. Cataclysm puts Irove in the baby cage. He uses his stopwatches. Now Tarzan moving in from the side. Hoya is going to get there, but Irove already dead. Tarzan down to half health. 4 versus 5, but you can see Sandbox haven't even been softened. Now Griffin, their opportunity for the Infernal Soul. Sandbox grouped as 5 in position. Tarzan wanting to get over this wall, decides to pull the trigger as the culling goes basically into nowhere, but Lonely still getting chunked out. The first kill goes over to Sandbox, and Lonely keeping himself so healthy in this fight. Emperor's Divide onto 2 on the bottom side as Vayne's picked up the kill. A second one to come down. Now Tarzan will be the 3rd.
Holding on as long as they did.
That ain't bad at all, but it's not going to be enough. And that is dead Nexus turrets. Congratulations to Sandbox. That bounce back was just amazing. They were losing for a game and a half.
Never gave Talia and the Kaisa what they wanted to achieve inside of these team fights, playing way too reckless.
And I mean, look at that. It was a game that was in Griffin's hands.
They're gonna have so much late game scaling. They have so much range repositioning and just overall.
And yes, he's got a lot of agency based on the lanes that he has available to him and the synergy, of course, with the Yasuo, but whether that works in practice.
If we're a fan of honest gameplay, we would be looking for Cloud Dragon. But Ocean is definitely the most exciting teamfight here.
Yep, there's a teleport. Hoya is going to throw down the Ram. Does land it onto Gorilla, but only gets Punch off to the back end. Lands on Lonely as he teleports forward. Dove is going to go down, though.
I think he wants to try to sandwich UCal here. Oh
no, misses the flash. Some turtle chains do come in. Cooldown for Sandbox. True Shot Barrage even softening up the rest of this Sandbox squad is now Griffin moving themselves together. Searing Charge does miss. And now the Ornhorn comes forward. The Dazzle not going to find the target. The Cask not doing the work either. Tarzan should be falling, but can Griffin get themselves into a position Looks like the answer might be no, as you can see the Yuumi trying to get some value as Lonely dives on.
In an immediate team fight, but that Iceborne Gauntlet was the... Okay, here we go.
Yep, Tarzan's going to have to get out of there, but there's the final chapter. Tarzan with the Cataclysm into the backline. Great knock-up, and does go golden at the right time, but he's given up for the Ghost as the Jarvan is taken down. Sun Turret falls down, and now Sandbox have started off the Drake, but Tarzan already down to half health, pulled in by the Infernal Chains, and the last chapter does nothing. Lonely still looking for this, but Griffin say nope, no to the shades, and is able to keep himself alive. And now with this Ocean Soul, I mean, what are they supposed to do? There's the Body Slam flash, as the Cataclysm from Tarzan is not going to help. It's a two-man Empress Divide, but can they actually get past this ridiculous Ocean Soul healing? No one's dead just yet. Oh my god! This Griffin train heading towards him. Yukal dives on forward, gets the Emperor's Divide, and now the barrel comes into the backside. Now they've turned it into an engagement, but the last chapter comes down. Duck is actually really tanky in this fight. Flashes away eventually, as now Lonely finds the knock-up. Hoya not going to get pulled back because he has the Bellows Breath, and now they retain their Phalanx. The re-engage from Tarzan will get the knock-up here onto Punch, who can go golden at a moment's notice, and Lonely dives into that Cataclysm with him. That golden is going to come forward, and Tarzan falls down. The shades get lowered. Everyone is immune to damage, and this looks like the last team fight for Sandbox. They've turned things on their head, and honestly, I'm very impressed by how they've done it. Hoya trying to turn this one, but he's going to fall. Viper has to flash, but cats and birds aren't necessarily the best of friends. There's the knock-up just from a Q, and that's another last breath. As Iroh, no options, and Sandbox will take down the Nexus turrets and win Game 3, taking down the series over Griffin. One of the Drakes, I'm not entirely sure which one it was, but I was able to win that team fight by flashing forward aggressively, and that's always good to see. So big damage as well coming out of the Callista. An understandable MVP if he does pick it up. As 14,000 gold the lead, this was an absolute stomp.